Let us discuss some problems on HNMR. That problem is like this. An AX system gave 4 lines at delta 4.72, 4.60, 1.12 and 1.0 ppm. At 100 MHz machine, calculate coupling constant and delta. Now we know that AX system means we will be getting the two doublets. So one doublet is for A hydrogen, another one more doublet is for the X hydrogen. And it is also known that delta A will be greater than delta X. Now one doublet means 2 lines. So 2 doublets means total 4 lines. In the problem it is given 4 lines. First 2 are due to the A hydrogen. Why? Because they have the higher value 4.72 and the 4.60. These are the 2 lines related to the doublet representing A hydrogen. 1.12 and 1.0 ppm. These 2 lines are the doublet for the X hydrogens. Now if we calculate the J, we know the gap between the two side by side lines of a multiplet is called as J, and as because A hydrogen is coupling with X hydrogen and X hydrogen is also coupling with A hydrogen, so if we take the difference between 4.72 minus 4.60, or we take the difference between 1.12 minus 1.0, the difference will come same, that is 0.12 ppm. Now the thing is, if we want to report the J value, then we know that J is having unit Hertz. J cannot be expressed in ppm. So although we have got the difference, that is 0.12 ppm, that is not the J value. We have to transfer this 0.12 ppm into Hertz. So for that, if we have the relevant formula, and if we multiply this by machine frequency, here it is the 100 megahertz. So 0.12 multiplied by 100, if we are getting 12 hertz. So that is the coupling constant of this AX system. Now coming to the delta value we know these 4 lines are representing the 2 doublets, and we should have the 2 delta values. One is for the A and another one is for the X. Now for the A hydrogen, the higher 2 values means 4.72 and the 4.62 are the delta values of the 2 lines. So if we go to the center, means 4.72 plus 4.60 divided by 2. So if answer is coming 4.66 ppm, that is the delta value of A. In an exactly similar way, we can be able to calculate the delta value of X also. That is 1.12 plus 1 divided by 2, means that is actually 1.06 ppm. That will be the delta value of X. So with that we have completed the 3 things what they are asking in this given question. That is the J value is 12 hertz. What is the delta value? There will be the 2 delta values. One is for the delta A, that is 4.66 ppm, and what is the delta value for X, that is the 1.06 ppm. Now let us discuss this problem, that 1H NMR spectrum of an organic compound recorded on a 300 megahertz machine. A proton resonates as quartet at delta 4.20 ppm. The individual signals of the quartet appear at delta 4.17, 4.19, 4.21 and 4.23 ppm. What is the coupling constant J in Hertz? So that is the question. So here they are asking, they have given that the signal is a quartet, means 4 lines are there, and the delta value of that quartet is 4.20 ppm, means it is at the center of the quartet. In addition with that, there are 4 lines they have given, that is the highest value to lowest value we have to arrange, means the 4.17, 4.19, 4.21 and the 4.23, means when we will allot these 4 lines, we have to allot the extreme left line has the delta value 4.23, next one is 4.21, next one is 4.19, and the extreme right peak is the 4.17 ppm. Now we know how to calculate the J value. By definition, if you pick up any two side by side line, then that gap is called as the J in Hertz. Unit is very important for J. J is only expressed in Hertz. But in this problem, the difference directly if we take, then we will be getting the difference in ppm. So that is not the Hertz. J must be, that is, in order to convert this, we have to use the conversion formula. So now if we take the two side by side lines, it may be anything, 1 minus 2 or 2 minus 3 or 3 minus 4, whatever it is. So difference will be, say that is 4.23 minus 4.21, it will be 0.02 ppm. Now if this 0.02 ppm, if you multiply this by machine frequency, that is given 300 megahertz. So 0.02 into 300 means that is the answer comes as 6 Hertz. So therefore the answer of this question means the coupling constant J in Hertz is the 6 Hertz. Now the question is, calculate the total number of lines expected due to spin-spin coupling of proton with fluorine and deuterium in 1H NMR of the following compound. Means this compound, if we look at the compound contains only one hydrogen, so therefore only one signal will come. So that signal will split because of the heteronuclear coupling with deuterium as well as the fluorine, and after that we have to calculate the total number of lines present in that multiplet. Okay, so now let us calculate the multiplicity by using those relevant formulas. So when hydrogen couples with fluorine, then fluorine has the I value half, so multiplicity can be calculated based on the formula M is equal to N plus 1. So for fluorine coupling, it will be 1 plus 1 is equal to doublet. But when we will calculate the multiplicity of the signal due to the heteronuclear coupling with deuterium, then deuterium is magnetic, but it does not have I is equal to half, its I value is 1. So M is equal to N plus 1 formula will not work here. Here M is equal to 2Ni plus 1 formula we have to use. So number of deuteriums is 1. So N is equal to 1, I is equal to 1. So here you will be getting M is equal to 2 into 1 plus 1 is equal to 3. So finally what will happen with hydrogen, when hydrogen will couple with fluorine, you will be getting a doublet, and when hydrogen signal will couple with deuterium, then you will be getting the triplet. So the total number of lines, a doublet and the triplet, if we combine, we should not add here, we should always multiply here, because 2 into 3 is equal to 6 lines. So final answer will be the total number of lines expected due to spin-spin coupling of the proton with fluorine and the deuterium is equal to 6. Now in this problem, AB quartet is given that there are 4 lines of AB quartet are appearing at 2036.2 Hz, 2026.1 Hz, 2016.0 Hz and the 2006 Hz in a 300 MHz machine. After that we need to calculate the J in Hz, we have to calculate the center of AB quartet in Hz, and we have to calculate the delta A and the delta B in ppm. So now let us first to proceed, we have to calculate first the C, the center of this AB quartet. The formula is line number 1 plus line number 4 divided by 2, otherwise line number 2 plus line number 3 is equal to 2 divided by 2. If we put all these things, and then we will be getting the C value, which is the center. Now after getting the center, we have to calculate the new A and the new B in Hertz, because these are all coming in the unit Hertz. So in order to calculate, first we have to calculate the delta nu AB, that is under root of nu 1 minus nu 4 multiplied by nu2 minus nu3. If we put the relevant for data given in this problem, and then we can calculate this in Hertz by using calculator. After knowing this, so now at present we know the C value and we know the delta nu AB value. Now by using these two we can calculate what it is called the nu A and the nu B. So what is the formula of nu A and the nu B is the C plus delta nu AB by 2, and another one is the C minus delta nu AB by 2. So if we put all these relevant data in this equation, then we will be getting the nu A is coming 2029.1 Hertz and the nu B is coming as 2019.1 Hertz. But this is not the final answer, as that is we have to report the delta ppm, means we have to multiply this by machine frequency, then it will be converted into the we know that ppm is equal to hertz by megahertz. Now whatever value we have calculated, those are in hertz, and we know the machine frequency, that is the 300 megahertz. So hertz by megahertz will give the answer in the ppm. So 2029.1 divided by 300, that is answer is 6.76 ppm, and another one is the delta B is equal to 2019.1 divided by 300, is that answer is 6.73 ppm. So in this way we have calculated the delta A and the delta B, which are coming as AB quartet.